You probably heard from a lot of either psychologists or just people talking about kids psychology. Do not say great job or well done to your kids. Why is that? Because we don't want them to rely on other people validating them. And that's a very valid point, but it's such a habit. And I find myself, well, my kiddo, he's 2.5, and he actually says that great job because he watches Miss Rachel sometimes. And of course she says great job, and he says great job. Of course, his version of it is peep up, but doesn't matter. So what to do instead, which is a more important question, right? How should you cheer them up, right? Cheer them on. How should you kind of give them that nudge or kind of say you're doing great without putting a label, without validating them and so forth. So tell them what you see. Actually just name the results. Say, oh, you did it. Like, you put your shoes on. Oh, you did it by yourself. So things like that. You're cheerful. You're showing them it's great. He feels proud of himself, right? Or she. And they put they can say great job to themselves. They're not waiting for you to do it. But it is very important to just keep saying things you see, right? Like saying, you cleaned up all the toys, or whatever they did, you put it together. Wow. One other very important thing is to never praise kids for talent or smarts. And this is actually proven. There's a wonderful book called Growth Mindset. Or is it called Grit? Actually, it's about growth mindset. Now I'm blanking. By Carol Dweck, which actually showed, and studies confirm this time and time again, that if you praise for something innate, like talent, smarts, right, something that you cannot really control, you can't control your talent, you can control your effort, that actually helps kids. Depends on what you praise, that gets kids divided into two groups in terms of locus of control. Locus of control is what we feel controls our life. Is it internal? Me, my effort, I can make a decision, I can do better, and I can make better of my life. Or external, it's the circumstances, it's the teacher, whatever else. If we praise for things that are innate, we tend to help kids develop external locus of control, which means they're not in control of their life. And as a result, they are afraid to lose the good grace, and they tend to look for challenges simpler, just so they keep staying smart and so forth. If you praise for effort, they're more likely to choose a more challenging task and improve.